Top 25 previews. Navy at number 8, Notre Dame. Navy's been quietly hanging in, games tough and covering the spread, but too much firepower for Notre Dame in this one. They also playing back-to-back home games. Look for Notre Dame to get the cover here. Minus the 19.5 is the right side. Coastal Carolina and Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern's 8-3 ATS at home the last 11, and they quietly play good teams pretty well. They're 7-2 ATS against winning teams. Coastal Carolina's been overrated the last couple games. They haven't covered it all, not even close. We'll take Georgia Southern plus the points. Number 19, Iowa against Northwestern. Iowa got spanked last week against Wisconsin, but the favorite in the series is 7-2-1 against the spread. Iowa may be flat against this one against Northwestern, so we're going to have to side with the points at home with Northwestern. Tennessee against Kentucky. Kentucky has not responded well after playing Georgia. They're coming off of a tough game last week against Mississippi State, where they got blown out. Tennessee's 11-3 against the spread the last 14 versus Kentucky. They're the fresher team, and we look for Tennessee plus the 1 point to get the win here at Kentucky. LSU and Alabama, we're going to pass. The road team is 19-6 against the spread. Too high of a spread. LSU could cover. They could show up, and they may get blown out as well. We're going to pass. Boise State and Fresno. Fresno, we're going to lean towards Fresno small, minus the 5.5 over Boise State. Michigan, number 9 against Indiana. Tough game to bet. Not sure if Michigan's going to show up after Michigan State, that big game, and laying that many points. Not interested after coming off a tough game against Michigan State. Oregon and Washington. Oregon's been overrated all season long, and we just like with Washington in this spot at home. The favorite is 16-4 against the spread in the series, and Oregon's 13-3 against the spread the last 16 versus Washington. But Washington's going to get the cover here, plus the 6.5. We're going to buy it to 7 against Oregon. Just think Oregon's been overrated all year long. Houston, number 20 against South Florida. Houston coming off a big emotional game against SMU, and they're going to carry that over in this game against South Florida. Odds makers just been underrating Houston all season long. We're going to take Houston, lay the points. Not interested in laying that much on the road, but we're going to take Houston. It's the right spot over South Florida, which we think could get absolutely blown out in this one, and they're not that good of a team. UTSA and UTEP, and this features the top 2 teams against the spread this year. UTSA 7-1 against the spread. UTEP 6-2 against the spread. The road team in this series 7-1 against the spread, and we're backing UTSA in this one because they're just much better and they're great on the road as well. They play good D and they have a great offense. They look to blow out UTEP minus the 11. I think it is now. UTSA is the right spot.